All right, let's run this down. All right, so I just did the video. I don't know how much got up there. So somebody said, hey, do the steps again. Ready? Steps to keep them safe. Cayenne pepper, regular black pepper, and salt. Shook up, let it sit there for a day. Put it in somewhere where you can throw it in somebody's face. It's going to hurt them. Crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper, and vinegar is going to burn them. It's not going to give them a big burn. It's just going to sizzle something so you know you can get it. It's going to irritate their eyes because nothing can really get into our eyes. Number 2, please, if you going somewhere late at night, make sure you fill up your tank. Fill your tank up to half. Know how much you going so you don't have to get out the car. The gas stations, the convenience stores, the big stores now are being targeted to take girls from it. Young women who don't want to carry anything and they just want their keys and they want to look cute, you don't have nothing on you. Again, your keys. Now, I showed you one key, but if you take a short key and a long key and put it in the middle of your fingers, and when you jab, you're going to hurt something because one of these are going to hit. All right? Guys, I know that y'all all big and strong and everything. Please remember the throat. In the middle. Now watch what happens, right? I'm talking. See how that goes? If you hit right there, it's going to wind them. All right? Now I'm going to take these off. Bridge of the nose. Ready? If I turn to the side, you're going to see the bridge of my nose. You see how that goes? If you hit here, here, or here, it's going to shock someone. Okay? It's going to stun them. Ready? Here, here, and here. You see how we got that little point right here? This is actually a soft spot, right? Now, we all know about the temple. The temple. Now, be careful when you're hitting in the temple because you have to hit right here. This is going to make your eyes. If you push right there a lot and when you're having a headache, you notice your vision comes back to be, sort of okay. I get a lot of headaches too. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the shoulder, this part of your shoulder here is what breaks and cracks. If you come down with the full hand very hard, you got to come down. Or girls, if you don't have that much strength, fist down. It is going to help you when someone's coming at you. Always remember, if someone comes to you, take 4 steps back. 4 steps back. That's like 2-step, you know. Step 1, step 2. Step 1, step 2, step 4, step 3, step 4. That's what you need to do. Anybody who's getting into a fight with someone who they don't know that's coming at them, when they punch a fist, if you grab, when they punch, you grab, and when you grab, you pull. When you pull, your other hand needs to hit right there in the belly button. It's going to make them cough. A lot of you parents were saying about your kids. I put it on the other video. This is the part 2 of that video. I'm just telling you about the steps, okay? You have to teach your kids how to make a fist. Everybody says, clap your hands, clap your hands. But when you clap your hands and come back, fold that fist. See that? Your fist. Now, because I used to be UFC, I always have this part out. Because I can completely make these, which is what we do in martial arts, because I'm black belt in Wing Chun. So I just automatically, it does. My kids know when they make their fists to come around. Now, Mr. Thumb needs to meet Mr. Pinky. Is how you need your kids to do. Because a kid's fist, regardless of how big they are, the force to an adult is completely different. So, as I showed you in the last video, if you can see all the way down, if you can see Mr. Thumb meets Mr. Pinky. Now, when they go to hit, they need to hit. That's why you hear mashed potato. See how hard that is even when I hit? You hear that? And then when you hit this way, it's a lot more impact. When they hit to the throat, ball your fists up and punch. Now, when they hit, they need to hit with all their might. That is going to make them have a fighting chance to get away. For those of you who have asked me about if someone blows something in your face, you see me do it with my kids. You ready? So forgive me with all the rain that we've had. My allergies is not okay. But anyway, so they have something in their hand. Okay. Most people who teach self-defense, and this is one of my pet peeves that I have, but I know martial arts, so this is why. They tell you to step back. My teacher used to tell us to step back and, okay, take 3 seconds and don't breathe. You can do that. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I like to tell my kids that I train, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and then breathe. And while you're counting, you need to swift kick up into the gut. That's what you need to teach your kids, how to kick up into the gut. A kick with their foot, a fist with their hand is going to be better than any open hand from a child. Small children need to learn how to punch in the eye. Now, I'm not telling you this to make your kids little monsters. This is educational purposes. I'm telling you this so you can save your child. Okay? Every child needs SOS. If your child walks home from school, they need a phone that has SOS on it. There are free government phones out there you can get for your kids. Get them. SOS. Parental lock. You need all of these on, well, not parental lock, but parental guidance. I think that's what it's called. I showed you guys in one of the other videos. I'll put it all up again for you. They were asking, why did I make my self-defense book? Do you know how many kids and people are going missing? And guys, you're not excluded from this conversation. I might say girls because I'm a girl, and I might say kids because I do train kids too. But remember, I have boys, and my boys went through this training. I've been through hand-on-hand combat. I've been through Taekwondo training, Wing Chun, Japanese karate, self-defense for the Scotland Yards because I worked over there. And everyone has the same thing in it when it says self-defense for kids. Kids need to come aware of what they should be doing. Now, this is not for your kids to be doing on any bullies or anything else. This is when they have life threatening. They must learn what to say, how to react. And I have all of that in my book for all of you guys. Now, I am going to do a video strictly on my book. That's going to be in, I think we're going to do a series. Don't quote me on it because my birthday's next week. So I'm trying to get to all of you parents. I'm trying to teach you how to keep your kids safe. The teenagers. I know the teenagers can get up here and watch what I do, and they can copy it quite well. I know that you get the book for the teenagers. You can give it to them and go over with them. But I need all of you parents to do me one thing. One thing. Every month, you need to have an emergency check meeting. Now, I know that's extreme, but this is why I'm telling you this, to remind your children that this is serious. An emergency check meeting is for all of you to know exactly what's going on as far as is someone following your kids. Remember my son told you the story about somebody following him. Someone else told me the story in my DM, and her daughter came to her after I did that video. Her daughter came to her and told her, emergency check meetings. You need those. Okay? All right, y'all. This is my last video of this night because it's Saturday and my kids and I make pumpkin pie, and I plan on watching not a scary movie, a funny movie. We might watch Medea though. But anyway, I hope all of y'all stay safe. I hope everyone takes a look at my videos. You can send me DMs if you need to. If you have a question, let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share these videos. If you got brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles, share it to them. If they got questions, they can always ask me. It's the Baby Whisperer and the Baby Whisperer movement, and we're trying to keep us all safe because it's getting crazy out there, and we all know that Christmas is coming up, and that's when the most people go missing. All right, y'all. It's the Baby Whisperer and the movement, and we're gonna say happy Saturday to everybody. Peace.